Hey, what's up? My name is Colby Sharp. I'm a fifth grade teacher in Michigan. Today I'm going to be telling you about an amazing book, Elvis and the World as It Stands. This book is going to be so easy to get kids to read. I don't know about you, but I often spend so much time trying to figure out a way in on a book that I love to get kids to try it, to get kids to read like 20 or 30 pages until they get hooked. But this feels like a book that is just going to be so easy to get kids excited about, so easy to hook them in. It's just like, you will know kids who want to read this book. Like when you read it yourself, or maybe after you listen to this book talk, you're like, oh yeah, this kid, Bill from last year, would have loved this book. Oh, I wish I had this book. So, the story of a cat, Elvis, and Elvis lives in the shelter. The book begins with Elvis in the shelter. It's told from Elvis's point of view. And Elvis is super happy hanging out with his sister in the shelter. Everything is great. Adoption day is coming. They're so excited to get adopted and get their forever homes. And then this lady comes in and likes Elvis and then adopts Elvis, but leaves his sister behind. And Elvis is traumatized. Like, I can't live the rest of my life without my sister. Will my sister be okay? So Elvis is just freaking out. And then Elvis goes to this home where there is another cat who's not a fan of Elvis, a hamster who's super awesome, and a goldfish who is also awesome. And Elvis becomes friends with the goldfish and the hamster Mo, and the girl, the daughter of the person who adopted Elvis, is this awesome girl, Georgina, who loves to build these like really famous architectural structures out of Legos, not with like the plan, just out of her own magical, awesome brain. And then she also, like, she builds them based on places that her parents had gone to with her, and then her parents are separated, like divorced. So that's really sad. And she lives in the mom's house. She doesn't get to go to the dad's house. I mean, yeah, the girl, Georgina, gets to go back and forth, but Elvis doesn't get to go back and forth. But Elvis is the whole time is like, how do I get back to the shelter? How do I get back to the shelter? How do I get back to the shelter? The other cat, like, yeah, you need to go back to the shelter. So he gets in a little trouble. Elvis breaks his leg trying to get back to the shelter. And it's just this journey of like trying to fit in. And you have this storyline of Georgina trying to like figure out this new life with her parents separated and things never going to be the same again. And Elvis having to get back to the shelter. Like, kids just will eat this up. It's so fun. It's going to be such an easy book to get kids to want to read, I promise. Like, it's just going to sell itself. I'm going to book talk this book as soon as my kids get back from lunch today, and someone's going to read it, and then someone else is going to put it on the to-read list. I just know it because it's made for kids. It's such an easy sell for kids. And as someone who has 6 cats, we adopted 2 sisters, and then we became foster cat people during COVID, and we got all these cats, and we were just supposed to have them for a few weeks, and I was like, all right, I guess. And then we just kept 4 cats, all siblings. So we actually kept the siblings together. But the book is awesome. It's not about me and my cats. It's a great book for kids. You should check it out. You should read it. Your kids will love it. Let me know what you think. My name is Colby Sharp. Thanks for tuning in. I hope you have an awesome, fantastic day.